120. Those sandwiches are the one. Toasted grill, some dry meat, chili, mayo. Anyway, welcome to another video. I've just been out here listening to Nav's new EP. It's called Emergency Tsunami. If you haven't listened to it already, trust me, go and listen to it. It's an absolute fire EP. And the beats on there, like solid 10s out of 10s. All of the beats on there are super hard. And that kind of got me in the mood to make one of those kind of like orchestral brass like sounding beats, you know, with the hard drums. So yeah, man, I pulled up this sound from Triton, this sound right here. The name of the preset is Type Brass from the chord Triton VST. But yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and lay some chords down, build on top of it, add some kind of top melodies, and then add some hard drums. But before we get into it, if you haven't checked out any of my kits yet, make sure you head over to prodllb.com. I've got some really good, hard-hitting drum kits. Just dropped a new hi-hat MIDI pack called the Anubis kit. Make sure you subscribe, smash the like button. That really does help the videos out. But yeah, man, let's get into this cock-up. Alright then, so let's throw in some sounds. So as I said, I've pulled up this Triton VST right here. So I want something like super simple, just something easy for someone to rap to. So I'm not going to do too much in the way of adding different chords. I'm probably just going to add like 2 different chords. And yeah, let's just see what we can do with it. Just space these out as well. Oh yeah, that's it right there, that low one. Okay, let's drag these out. And then this last bar, we're going to add a different chord. So let's try E. Let's try E minor. I'm going to drop the B down to there. I'm going to turn those top notes down a little bit. It's a little bit too much top end for me. Let's go ahead and add some reverb in there. And that's going to soften up this top end. It's kind of like almost distorted a little bit, so let's kind of soften that top end a bit. Okay, cool. And let's go with the arcade thing. I just want to add like something super simple, super catchy. So let's have a look at the Passport line. I haven't looked at Passport for a long time. I like that. Let's go in with that. I'm gonna add Portal to this as well. Portal, like, that'll give it like some kind of nice trippy texture to it. Let's just try a few different ones out. I like that. I'm going to bounce this out into like an audio track, and then we're going to have it sit in the right spot. Actually, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to drop this into Slicer. I feel like I got more control over it if I put it in Slicer. Alright, nice. Okay, let's add one more little layer. I feel like these chords are pretty substantial, like they fill out the majority of the melody, so I don't want to have a lot more added to this. Let's just shorten it to like a one shot. Alright, now I'm going to add a B section to this melody. I feel like those chords are going to get kind of boring after a while, so let's just go ahead and like knock them up or down an octave and see if that makes a good difference. Make it unique, knock this up a full octave. No, I think down an octave. Okay, let's add one layer to those because that's like kind of almost too soft now. So I'm just going to bring it back a bit by coming back into expand. For those of you that don't have a big budget as a producer and you need like a decent VST, expand is the way. Trust me, it's like $16 or something like that. And there's tons, like you get pads, you get everything basically. You get guitars, pads, strings, vocals, all that kind of stuff. So I'll drop the link down below to Plugin Boutique, and then you just search it and it'll come straight up. That could work. I like that. Okay, let's turn this into a full loop and then add those drums to it. And let's pitch that up. Maybe just one key. Let's just see how that sounds. Yeah, I think I prefer that. So let's just go in now, add those drums. Let's try a different 808. I always use the same 808, so I'm gonna try something a bit different. In fact, I got these real high notes, I'm gonna go back down to A. I always do this, I just play around with the pitch of the pitch like so much when I'm making a beat. Yeah, that's kind of like catchy. It's not like, normally you'd expect just a normal 808 just to hit again, but those super high notes just make it a bit different, so. I'm gonna add 2 hi-hats in this beat. I'm gonna add 2 and I'm gonna give them different bounces. Maybe I might go for like a snare, just something different, you know. Okay, let's just jazz up these hi-hats a little bit. Kick in. Super hard. Maybe this could even be sped up a little bit. Let's just go up to like 118. $120. Maybe a different 808. I keep making too many changes. I don't normally make this many changes, but I'm trying to go for something a bit different. It's different, man. It's different. I tried to kind of vary this beat up a little bit. Like I normally make those like melodic kind of guitar melodies. I don't normally do this kind of stuff. So yeah, I thought it was a cool idea just to do something a bit different. So yeah, let me walk you through exactly what I did to make this wee beat. Kick things off with, all right, so let's go back to the melody. So first thing we did is I pulled up Triton and we came in with these chords. Okay, we got these chords right here. Okay, they're pretty samey. I might actually invert some of these. I don't know yet, but This was like the basic idea. It's just A minor, A minor, A minor, and then E minor. That's literally it. And then I did the same thing just to give it a bit more oomph, you know, just to fill it out a little bit more by adding an instance of expand, and then just found another brassy kind of sound. This is an English horn. Now we added a few effects to this, so I came into my mixer, basically added some reverb just to make it sound like it's in like some kind of cathedral, and we added some halftime, then we added some EQ just to kind of kill out the bottom dirty frequencies and the top frequencies that came in when I added that halftime. Then I came in with arcade and went back into the passport line, which I don't normally do, and I came in with this sound, and I wanted to do quite a lot with this sound to make it kind of like super trippy, but this is the sound without any effects, so let me just turn all the effects off. Okay, so it's like kind of trippy. Basically, I recorded it into a loop, put it into Slicer, and just chopped it up, you know, and just put my own little bounce in there. But I already wanted to make this sound like super trippy, you know, just to kind of not even make it sound like an instrument. So I put it into the mixer, added some reverb on there just to kind of make it sound like it's sat in a room. Added the love filter and just put like a gate on there, you know, you can see right here. And then I came in with this cool plugin called Backmask, and it basically just reverses it. So you slap all of those on and play it back, and it sounds a bit different. Like I kind of wanted that to be sort of a super eerie sound, and I feel like with those effects it kind of achieved that. So yeah, then the last thing I came in with was just these little one shots from Expand. And that was it for the melody, just bounced out as a loop. And then we came in with the drums. Okay, and then as a whole beat with the loop in, with the drums in, with everything in. Hey. Super hard. Let me know what you guys think of this beat. I don't normally make these kind of beats, so it's hard for me to get into it, but once like, you know, you get that bounce with the drums, and it makes a big difference. But yeah man, that's going to be it for today's video. If you haven't checked out Nav's EP, definitely do that. There's some super hard beats in that EP. Again, if you want to upgrade any of your sounds, if you want to learn how to sell beats online, head over to my website prodllb.com. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you enjoyed the vid. Make sure you hit the like button as well, that really helps the videos out a lot. And yeah, that's all for today. I'll see you guys in the next one.